Look who I got. Did you think you were in trouble when they called you to the office? All right, we're having a little hiccup. Lincoln thinks it's gonna hurt, and it's not gonna hurt, but we just gotta get it done real quick, okay?
No.
Well, I get to take Lincoln to another doctor's appointment. I tried to avoid this one, I really did, but it's kind of a consequence of the MRI. So he has an adjustable shunt, meaning that with a magnetic type of tool, they can adjust the level of how much fluid drains, whether it's a quicker flow or a slower flow. And when he went in for the MRI, because the MRI is magnetic as well, it totally changed the settings on his shunt. So I made an appointment with his neurosurgeon to go have that adjusted, and a few days have gone by and I thought, well, he's acting fine, because normally when their shunts aren't functioning properly or the levels are off, then you can tell pretty quickly he would have a headache or feel nauseous or lethargic, and he's not had any of those symptoms. So I felt like, okay, if it's not broken, don't try to fix it. And so I called the office and tried to see if they would just let me not bring him in, but they were very adamant in me bringing him in. So because I thought maybe I wouldn't be going to the appointment today, I took him to school anyway. Now I'm gonna have to rush over and grab him and get up to the children's hospital, which with traffic will probably be, hopefully I'll be able to get there in about an hour. I told them between 10 and 10:30. I might be just on time. We will see. He's going to be quite surprised when I pull him out though, because he had no clue that we were doing anything like this. Look who I got. Was that a surprise? Did you think you were in trouble when they called you to the office? Were you like, oh no, what did I do now? So we're gonna go to primaries and they're just gonna fix your shunt, okay? And just get the settings right. Because they said it can turn all the way off in an MRI. We don't want it to turn all the way off because then it won't do its job. We finally made it here and we got in the tiniest parking spot possible, but it's what it is, right, bud? Not a lot to choose from, so we're not gonna be picky. I feel like our tail end is sticking clear out from all the other cars, but the good news is that we're within the lines. So okay, let's go in. What do we do in an elevator?
Go up.
We go up, or you could go down, but we are going up.
Does she switch his shunt around or what?
Then we can go home, but she's not switching your shunts. She's changing the setting. And then we're gonna get it done, okay? None of that hurts. Kind of probably feels a little cool, doesn't it?
Yeah, probably. Okay, so we're gonna start right there. And push 30. And we'll get it lined up right, because the arrow has to go down.
That's pretty cool, bud.
Turn your head a little bit so I can, there you go. You just feel. You gotta get it right on the. Your mom's gonna have to redo your hair.
That's okay.
Alright, hold still for me.
Alright, we're having a little hiccup because Lincoln thinks it's gonna hurt, and it's not gonna hurt, but we just gotta get it done real quick, okay?
No.
Real quick. So they didn't think they could get it, so now we gotta go do an x-ray real quick. Okay, they got us all checked in an x-ray.
Yeah.
Now we're just waiting patiently. You're gonna do it easily, right? You got this, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, you're brave, you're big, you're courageous. That was so easy, dude. Just keep going straight. Okay, back upstairs we go. Do you want to press the button? They're gonna have to use the machine to see if it's on the right number. Oh no, they're gonna look at the picture and tell us if it's the right number, okay? All right, we're in the office getting ready to do it again. Back down at the x-ray again. Couldn't get it to work again, huh?
Sorry, what's
one more
his
time.
first and last name?
Okay, Lincoln is going to throw a penny in there so he can make a wish. Okay, Link, get ready, go.
No?
Throw it. Good. You want to throw another one?
Yeah.
Wow, so I thought that was just going to be a quick in and out office appointment, but it wasn't. So they had to get that little device to try to set it on his shunt and change the setting. He has the setting it's 30, which means it lets in the most amount of fluid possible. And for some reason, it was just saying that it wasn't adjusting to the setting we needed it to. So multiple rounds of the little device, huh?
Yeah.
X-ray, then back up to try to do the device again, and then it still wasn't working, so back down again to do the device and an x-ray, huh? So they said it's good. So now we're good. So now we can go. I'm starving. I never had breakfast because when I sat down to eat breakfast, I called the doctor's office and they told me, you gotta bring him in. So I was like, oh no. So I had to hurry and get ready. So my tummy is hungry. What does your tummy want?
Nothing.
Your
Something
tummy needs
from
food.
Home.
Okay, well, let's go get something to eat.
From home.
Those blue eyes. Okay, we're home. You are going to read a book to me, and then you can play your PlayStation, okay? So Lincoln wants a grilled cheese sandwich, and what Lincoln wants, Lincoln gets. Just kidding, no he doesn't, but I am gonna make him a grilled cheese sandwich though. Does your head hurt?
No.
Doesn't it hurt where they did the stuff today?
No.
Good, it shouldn't hurt. Do you have more gel left in your hair? I think it's kind of in there, but it's dry. I'm very proud of you, and I know it was kind of hard at first, but you were courageous. Like she said, you gotta find the courage in there, right?
Yeah.
And you did a good job. Thank you. Okay, let's get some grilled cheese. So this is how he eats his grilled cheese. Takes it apart and eats one slice at a time. That's silly. Why do you do that?
It's way easier.
Is it? Okay. So you already said I.
am
Go.
going to the
All right, so to sum up today, it went as good as it could have. In fact, I feel like he did really well considering the circumstances. He's getting better for sure. That's the main thing that I'm aiming for, because the way that it stands, he will have lifelong issues with his health. He'll be in these medical situations unless there's some kind of miraculous invention that makes it so that he doesn't need a shunt and somehow his cerebral palsy goes away. I'm doubting that any of those things will miraculously go away. I'm glad to see the strides that he's made and glad that everything's back in order. It's hard, Scott and I were talking about it, because you know, we wouldn't have had to do the adjustment for a shunt if we wouldn't have done the MRI, but those are kind of things you can't gamble on. You can't take the chance of finding a lump like that and just leaving it alone, because we were extremely lucky to have it be benign. But if it were actually something that was not benign and we let it go, if you don't treat it, then it just could possibly get worse and you'd find yourself in a situation where it might be too late. Thanks so much for coming along. We hope to see you guys back again soon. Bye.